This is a short tutorial on how to do a questionnaire for the IB unit, how we organize ourselves, which is part of your spring conference site. The first thing you want to do is you'll want to upload artifacts that you can put in that questionnaire. So go to your tiny URL and download them to your desktop, and then go grab the images. And since this is how we organize ourselves, I'm going to put first of all the summary, and I'm going to put this organize summary 1. Oh, I have to put the rollover text in. Just copy and paste that. Then I'm going to get the next image. Can upload it. Choose the file from my desktop. Let's get the second summary page, writing summary. That was my final writing summary. And I'm going to call it again organize summary, but summary 2, my second page. Let's save that. I'm going to get the third upload. And I have copies of some of the note cards I did. Again, I'm going to call it organize note cards, so I know what it is. Save that. Fourth upload. I have the final rubric for my projects. Get that. And it's organize the rubric I got from my teacher. Copy and paste that. Save that. And the fifth and final upload for this unit, I have something, the notes that I did for the Jeopardy game. So again, that's from the unit how we organize ourselves. That was the Jeopardy game. And to put the rollover text in and save that. Now that we've uploaded the images, we can go and start the questionnaire. So now that we've saved our images, let's go and add some new content. And under Personal, you'll see Questionnaires. And if you scroll down on the page, you can say IB Units of Inquiry used in multiple grade levels. And this is for how we organize ourselves, which is about the American Revolution and economics. So we're going to complete the questionnaire. You can pick the date of completion. It's March. And since it's Friday, I'm working on it now, I'll just put that as the date of completion. My current grade is 5th. Central idea. So the central idea, I've already typed it out, so I copied and pasted it. It's personal and societal decision making is often driven by economics. And I probably want to have a 14-point font so I can see this. Then I would do a little reflection here, which I can pre-do, or I could type right into here what the central idea means to me, what personal and societal decision making is often driven by economics means. After I complete that, I can go look at skills I developed through this unit. And some of the skills I developed were research skills, and I think I developed my thinking skills, but I'm not going to put that on here. I certainly developed social skills working in a group for the Jeopardy game, and I also developed self-management skills. Here I would put an explanation of what I learned about the skills I chose. So I've already pre-written that. I'm going to go grab that and copy and paste it into there. And this would be skills, research skills, social skills, self-management skills, the ones I checked. And I could also drag content here. I could drag an artifact as evidence of my learning of these skills. And one of the things I might want to put here, well, I could put any of those artifacts, but if I go into my content and look in my images, Now I'm going to be looking for organize. I think the rubric from my teacher would explain that very well, that I did it very well on this unit. So I'm just going to drag that rubric here. There's my rubric. What attitudes did I complete? I could put other additional things there if I thought these would apply, but I think I'll just leave that. What attitudes did I think I completed? Well, I think I showed commitment in working with my group, and also was very cooperative with them. I think I'm a real independent worker, so I got my note cards done, and I also worked independently with my group. I think also I'm really respectful and tolerant of kids in my group, even kids that are hard to work with. And I can explain these attitudes now. Again, I prepared something. I'm going to cut and paste it into here. And I might want to use this editor here, and again put the font size to something appropriate, like 14 point again. So I have to choose it all. And I might also want to look in here, put paragraph returns in so it looks neat. And I might also want to underline things or bold things like commitment, cooperative, these words, to show these attitudes, creative, independence. Also, I use the word respectful. I bold that, and I use tolerant. Those are some of the important attitudes I think I worked on or developed during this unit. And evidence of that is, there's a lot of my group work, so I think what I'll do is I'll grab here some of the group work I did, which was on the Jeopardy game. I'll use that as an artifact. That's the Jeopardy notes. And what action have I taken? And action might just be about attitudes or things I've thought about. And so again, I prepared something, and I want to again get this consistent looking, so I'm going to change the font to 14 point. I've thought about my family and my family's economics. I think I'm more understanding that my parents can't always afford things, and I feel more appreciative of how hard that they work. It's not always easy to get everything you want in a family because of economics. I think that's one thing where I have better understanding, which really isn't developing my attitude towards my family. And I could put related links and evidence here. This is my final stuff, and I think what I'll do is I'll add here, well, I think I'll put my final rating. Here's one, and here's my second final rating page. And I think also I probably should put this note cards in there again, because I think that's good evidence of some of my learning. And I already put the rubric, so I think I'm okay. If I want to make any additional comments, I could here. Now I can save this questionnaire. If I don't get it done in one sitting, which is very hard to do, I can always go back to it and edit it, add things, keep working on it. But I'm done enough now, so I'm going to save it. And now I'm going to go back to my site. My conference site, you can see I'm on right here. And I'm going to build how we organize ourselves, which is the American Revolution, that content. So I'm going to go into my content, close down the images. You'll see I have here the questionnaires I've done, and that's under the units of inquiry here. There's 3 of them. So I just did how we organize ourselves. I'm going to drag that onto this page. And now if I go preview it, you notice that that questionnaire loads there. When I completed it, here's the central idea. You can see the skills I checked and my explanation of those. And if I want to go look at the evidence, I can go there. Here's my attitudes I thought I worked on and my explanations. The words highlighted. Here's evidence for that. Actions I've taken. And here's samples I have. Here's my writing summary. You can see that there. I can go and look at any of these other samples. Second part of my summary. If I want to look at samples of the note cards I took, show my work. And of course, the rubric is a real important sample because it shows how my teacher scored me on these different tasks. My note cards, the Jeopardy game, my final reflections, and also how I did in my group. There we are, load it with our questionnaire. Remember, if I want to go back in and edit it, I can go to Edit Content. I can always go back into any questionnaire. And then when I'm back in that questionnaire, if I need to edit anything, change anything, add some more reflections, maybe get another idea of actions or comments I want to make on this unit, or put any additional artifacts there or evidence, I can do that. Make sure again you save it. And make sure that you also log out of your site when you're done. And that's how you do a questionnaire for how we organize ourselves and load it onto your conference site.